offside. Cross ice past to Monaco. Monaco fires it!
Put a stick on knock to three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Gateway Ice Arena here in Hamilton, Ontario. It's the Chicago Mission Gangrene taking on the Sudbury Wolves. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad: Elena Monaco, Carter Hare, Mad Dog Liccadini on left wing. It's going to be Warrington and Bowman on the blue line, and Quinn Kelly has the net. 15 minutes are on the clock to get this contest started. And there's a shot from Warrington high over the corner. In the left wing side it goes. Cut off by Elena Monaco. Knocked down by the Wolves. Mad Dog and Monaco going to work in the left wing corner. She sent her pass over to Sudbury as Carter Hare was high F3 out to the blue line. Kept in by Warrington. Thrown right back behind the net. It's going to be the one-man wrecking crew on the forecheck. And off to the far side by Sudbury. Bodied off by Mad Dog with a high elbow there. Chipped right down there in the left wing corner. Off the glass. It bottles around behind the net. Sudbury hits the brakes, goes right verse in the ice on the far side, right in front of their own benches. Cut off by Mad Dog, gets shouldered off the puck, and out in front of the Mission benches in front of Bowman. Top of the right circle coming down, poke check by Grayson down on the right wing corner, in front of the Zam doors there. Grayson going to work along with Carter Hare. 14-17 to go here in the period. Carter, puck protection here on the near side, sends it out to Mad Dog, kicks it to her skates. It's Mad Dog across center. It's going to be Mad Dog who chucks it in deep. and ringing around from left to right behind the Sudbury goal line. Picked up by the defenseman of the Wolves. Here on the near side, coming on is going to be Wiggy on the forecheck, along with Peach and Kate Jessup. Blue liners are going to be Sel and Evan in the right wing corner. Sel's going to take her down. Fire shot saved by Kelly. Swatted away here to the near side by Wiggy. Top left circle. Shot block of Wigmore shin guards. Out towards the blue line. Kept in by Sudbury in the left wing corner for Evan, who slams it off the wall down to the right wing corner for Kate and Sel. Sel picks up right hash mark, chipping it forward towards Wigmore. It's Wigmore and Peach. Up the ice towards Alexis. Knocked away by Sudbury. Right back out of the neutral zone. And is collected by Kate. Kate sends it off the shin guards of Sudbury in front of their own benches. Picked up by Wiggy. Wiggy makes a move to the outside in front of their own benches. Picked up in the left wing dot. Then she curls around the left wing corner, hanging onto it. It's been Wigmore versus 2. Still Mohawking and puck protects underneath. It's going to be Hadley Cohen on the forecheck along with Sam Bernard. Out to the blue line, kept in by Pape. Pape over to the right into the slot for Cohen, off her stick in the right wing corner. You're going to notice that we lose some of the ice here, folks. Even though we're in my favorite rink, the blue rink, they have the crow's nest locked this time around, so not able to get up there and get a better angle. Boards here on the near side drop straight down from the stands. So we're going to lose some of that ice here right off the face-off dot, probably about 5-10 feet of the ice. In the slot, Desi Watson knocked it loose over here to Bedaric. And out of the zone comes Sudbury. Back checking is going to be Cohen along with in front of Pape and Fontana, your blue liners. Emma with the good stick towards the mission benches. Watson comes in, knocks it loose, and it's Bedaric on the defensive side of it. Loose change collected by Sudbury, thrown right into the hands of Pape, who backhand DDD pass to Fontana here on the near side. Elise sending it up the ice towards Watson. Is knocked away by Sudbury. Loose change collected by the Wolves in the left wing corner. Coming down is Pace. Sending pass tied up by Fontana along with Watson. Knocked away in the slot there. Cohen comes trucking in. Put a block on it. Knocked away by Pape and Watson once again. Pape and Watson collapsing. Adam is picked up by the Wolves here on the near side. Firing a shot past Fontana. Saved by Kelly with 12:16 to go here in the period. Face-off going to make its way into the left wing circle to the right of Kelly's blocker. Coach Shannon goes for the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Claire Chalberg along with Lily Martin and Carter Hare at center. Blue liners are going to be Warrington and Bowman as Kelly stick one away in the left wing corner here to the near side, trying to get it out to Martin. It's Martin and Warrington going to work here in the left wing corner. Trying to push it off is going to be the Wolves. Getting out to the point, poke check by Chalberg, chipped out of his own pass to the Wolves, and it's going to be Claire on the forecheck. Claire coming in hard, top of the right circle, is going to carry it out. She hits the brakes and Claire doesn't bite. Knocked up in the air, a little chip high by Gorbatenko, flipped there in the right wing corner by the Wolves. And it's picked up Carter Hare, trying to fish it out underneath the net. And the Wolves regrouping here to the near side. Pushing it up the ice, trying to break it out past Chalberg, knocked away by Martin. And Carter Hare still pinning it in down behind the net. She comes away with it, sends it off here to the far side, pinching in is Bowman. One-handed out of the zone by the Wolves, and it's going to be Warrington comes trucking over hard in front of the miniature benches to go get the loose change. Reese makes a fake right, goes left now underneath the net of Kelly, sends one up off the dasher boards out of the zone, and it's going to be intercepted by the Wolves. Wigmore in the forecheck, picks her pocket, right hand, fires a shot, glove saved by the goaltender. No rebound given as she flashes the leather. 11:16 to go here in the period, and a face-off in the offensive zone for the Green Machine, dressed in my favorite color, neon green. Your lineup now is going to be Mad Dog along with Wiggy and Monaco. Blue liners are going to be Evan and Sel. Evan fires it from left point. Lickadini trying to tip, just missing. Pad saved by the goaltender, reversing the ice, cut off by Monaco at center. But Wolves pick it off. Wigmore on the back check there, shipping it forward towards the blue line, right into the hands of Avery Evan. Evan behind the net, coming around, hits bodied off the puck, coming in as two girls. Wigmore finally comes in to join the fray, and is picked off by Evan. Evan sends it over to Sel on the far side. Sel breaking up the ice right hash marks, and chips one out of the zone towards Lickadini. Sent right back the other way into the hands of Sel. Get out of the way, stripes. Wilsey makes a move, sends a breakout over to Monaco. Monaco goes cross ice for Lickadini and cut off by the Wolves. Monaco comes in, puts a body on the girl. The girl from the Wolves didn't like it. Monaco's got her tied up as Elena came in with the high elbow. Watson cuts back, poke checked away by the Wolves and knocked loose by Fontana all the way down on the right wing corner. Shea coming in to get it, sends it over to Wilsey here on the near side. Wilsey cuts back bottom left circle. Poke checked as the Wolves. Monaco comes in, sends it out towards Watson. And it's Watson up the ice across the blue line, top of the right circle, coming down. It's Watson all by herself. Fontana comes to join the rush. And it's 5 blue jerseys collapsing on their own net there. Jessup sends into the left wing corner. Watson in the slot. And it's going to be Peach headed towards F3, towards the net now. Watson centering pass towards Peach, just missing on the connection. And it's going to be going back the other way with Kate on the back check. Sauced across the ice from the Wolves, intercepted by Watson, who tried a little stick handling move there, knocked away by the Wolves. Met at the blue line there by Pape as the Wolves, and they have to regroup, pull it back out of the ice. Cut off by Jessup. Turning around at the center ice is going to be the Wolves. Peach coming in, trying to knock off the puck. Poke checked away by Pape. Peach gets up on her skates, sends it right back in the other way. Knocked out of the zone by Fontana and sent in by Jessup. It's Carter here on the forecheck. Carter, bottom of the right circle, coming around the left side, all the way in the left wing corner, makes a move to the outside. Top of the left circle towards the blue line, sends it over to Pape, who sends one back in deep. Sam Benarek on the forecheck now here on the near side. Warrington covering here on the near side D. Carter Hare backing up. Out of the zone it goes, and it's going to be picked up by Hare. Hare over to Pape. Pape across the center line in front of the Wolves benches. Top left circle, fires a shot right in the goaltender's glove. And Hare and Benarek come in to put pressure on him to get the whistle at 9:16. Face off in the offensive zone for the Green Machine, headed over to the left wing circle. Your lineup now is Benarek, Hare, and Cohen up front, and it's going to be Warrington and Bowman on the blue line from right to left. Benarek on the half wall, Cohen in the slot. The two defensemen creeping in close, about 5 feet off the top of that circle. In the left wing corner, the face-off won by the Wolves, and they're ringing around here to the near side of the right wing circle. Pushing up the ice to the Wolves, it's going to be a 3-on-2 with Carter Hare backchecking off the stick of Hare as they made the cross-ice entry zone pass, picked off by Bowman, and loose change for Hare in the slot. Hare makes a move to the left hash mark. Backhand fires a shot, just missing the net here on the near side. It's going to be Benarek on the back forecheck now. The puck is sent out by the Wolves into the hands of Bowman. Bowman across center, chips one in, and the Wolves take it away here on the near side as Bowman got taken down at center ice. And the Wolves regrouping right up the ice here. Back checking in front is going to be Lily Martin. Covering D is going to be Wiggy. Knocked loose by Lily. Poke check by Benarek. And Bowman and Warrington back in position. Backhanded in the zone. No offsides. Thought that one was across the blue line. And it's going D to D. Warrington underneath the net for Bowman. Bowman on the right hash marks. Cut off. Coming in is going to be Wigmore along with Benarek. Benarek gets the line change in now as Bowman sends it up here to the near side for Martin on the left half wall. And Martin tried to shove it out of his own. Chalberg comes in to knock it loose. Bowman chips it out, and it's going to be Wigmore in a foot race. Here comes Quinn along with the Wolves. Wolves get to it first, send it up off the glass in front of the penalty boxes, and it's picked up by Wilsey here at center ice, and she sends it up to Martin on the head man. Martin, top of the right circle, toe drag, pulls the right hash marks. Nice little move. The defenseman didn't really bite on it. Pinching in hard is going to be, it's Wigmore. Wigmore, top of the left circle. Wolves pop it loose, and it's picked up by Sell, and Mission are going to have to regroup. Sell sends one in deep, all the way into the right wing corner, high into the air. And knocked down by the Wolves here. They push it right up the ice in front of us. Cut off by Wigmore. Puts a body on it, knocked it loose. Chalberg comes in on the defensive side of it. And fished out here by Evan. Evan over to Monaco. Monaco at center ice now, coming across center line and sends it in deep. Ringing around from left to right. It's going to be the one-man wrecking crew on the forecheck. Wolves coming in. Monaco gets on the defensive side of it. The Wolves busted out past Liccanini. And here they're coming the other way with Watson hard on the back check. Off of Liccanini's stick. Comes Monaco, knocked it loose for Evan. Evan here moving it up the ice. Here on the near side, it's Avery across center. Tries the headman to Monaco, puts a stick on it, knocks it in the zone. Monaco at the inside position, curling around to her forehand, hangs on to it, gives it to Watson. Watson's got Wilsey on the right point. Monaco in support underneath. Monaco and Watson going to work down behind the goal line. Watson gets to a center pass towards Liccanini, just missing and knocked away by the goaltender. Liccanini on the back check here, thrown away by the Wolves right into the hands of Elise Fontana. It's Fontana up the ice, across blue line, top of the right show, fires a shot wide left into the corner, and Fontana's going to go get her own rebound. Up off the left wing hash marks, Liccanini on the defensive side of it. Watson covering the blue line as the Wolves ringing around here to the near side. Pushing it up towards Watson, cut off by Alexis Peach. They're going to pull it back. Poke check by Liccanini. Top of the left circle. Mad Dog coming in, puts a body on it, lock it loose. Wolves going to work, and Mad Dog puts a body on it once again. It's going to be the Mad Dog Liccanini there trying to knock it loose physically. And popped up loose by Hare, swatted into the zone by Pape. Right in the ring corner it goes. And it's Carter Hare on the forecheck now. Ferocious is gangrene here on the forecheck. It's going to be Peach. Peach to Hare. Hare with the one-timer rebound save by the goaltender right in the juicy slot area. And gangrene just couldn't quite get a handle on it to pop it in the net and find some twine. Poke checked away by Sudbury, picked off by Fontana, who pushed out of zone, and the Wolves going to have to regroup in front of Fontana, who puts a body on it and knocked it free for Pape. Pape right over here to the inside for Peach. It's going to be Peach and Jessup. Peach sends one towards the net, bouncing puck, scooped up like a first baseman by the goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle as Jessup and Hare come to put pressure on it. And with 5:59 to go here in the period, we'll get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine as Coach Shannon goes for a line change. Your lineup now is going to be Benarek along with Wiggy and Cohen. Blue liners are going to be Warrington and Bowman. Face-off by Wiggy over to Cohen. Cohen to Warrington. Warrington high right point. They try to play catch with Hadley. Send it down underneath the net for Wiggy, though. Benarek posting up in front of that. Now she makes her way in the left wing corner. Bowman fires from the left point. Bad save in the left wing corner. Cohen and Benarek going to get it. Down behind the net. Wolves looking to reverse the ice to send up here to the near side. Out towards the right point of Warrington. Bodied off the puck was going to be Cohen. It's going to send back underneath the net. Benarek comes in. Thrown away by the Wolves, kept in by Bowman, who slams it back in behind the net, left to right. And the Wolves regrouping out the other way. Thrown past Warrington. That puck is going to go down. If it gets there, it's going to be an icing. No icing, waved off. Picked up by Warrington in the right wing corner. Reverses the ice over here to Bowman. Bowman with plenty of time and space. Sends it up to Cohen. Cohen touching it forward towards Wigmore. Intercepted by the Wolves and knocked out of the zone by Hadley. Picked back up by the Wolves at neutral ice. We got a battle right in front of us. And it's going to be won by the Wolves in front of 2-on-1 in front of Warrington. And try to centering pass from the Wolves. Blocked by Reese. Out to the right point. They go D-to-D here on the near side. Left point, firing a shot. Shin guard blocked by Bowman. Bowman makes the move here to the inside. It's Bowman up the ice with speed. It's Bowman versus 4. Cuts across the blue line. Bowman sends it in deep. It's get picked up right here in front of the net by the Wolves. Coming back the other way as Bowman and Warrington reset. Chalberg comes out on the forecheck along with Watson and Peach. And it's collected by Bowman, who sends it over here to Warrington on the near side. Reese slams one up off of Bob here right in front of us. Chipped inside the zone by Peach. Going to work as Watson, and Peach firing a shot is going to be Peach. Just a little wide in front. I'm sorry, that's Lily Martin, folks. Not Peach. Some of my lighting is here is kind of tough. Seeing numbers, and that's going to be offsides. So I got these wrong a couple weeks ago. A couple of girls, I see a number and I think it's one. It's not. It's the other. We're getting it. So your lineup now is Chalberg, Watson, and Martin. Your blue liners are going to be Evan and Sell. Right in front of us is going to be Evan going up the ice for Chalberg. Chalberg pokes it up to Watson, just missing on it. That's going to be offsides. But she tried the touch pass towards Shea and just missed on the connection. At 4:14 to go here in the first. Face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Wolves bench. And the Wolves win a face-off. Going D-to-D right up the ice here on the near side. Throwing it right in the hands of Avery Evan. Evan chips over here to Martin. Martin right in front of the blue line. Pulling it back and knocked away by the Wolves. Collected by Avery. He's going to send one across in front of the net over to Wilsey. Wilsey right over here to Chalberg. Chalberg sends one forward to Watson in front of the Mission benches. Now towards the penalty boxes. Chipped in for Martin. Martin, top left circle, cuts to the high slot. Fires a shot. Blocked by the Wolves. And right here over to Avery. Avery pinching in hard. Coming behind the net, right to left. She's got Carter Hare in the slot. Avery hangs on to it. Sends it over to Wilsey. Left point. Wilsey fires one, blocked by the Wolves. They got 3 blue jerseys high, leaving some girls unattended in front of the net. If the Mission could have got that one through, they would have had numbers. Wolves go D-to-D on the far side, looking to get it across ice. Carter Hare comes in to poke it towards the net, and the goaltender's going to have to smother it as Hare comes in. She gets a little shove in the back there from one of the girls from the Wolves after the whistle. She's trying to get out of the way. So with 3:26 to go here in the period, we'll get an offensive zone face-off once again for Mission. Your lineup now is Mad Dog, Hare, and the one-man wrecking crew. Your blue liners are going to be Fontana and Pape. Out of the zone it goes for Elise. Send it over to Emma. Emma Pape on the far side, moving up the ice. Gets to Monaco. Monaco cuts across here to the near side. Off her stick. Right wing hash marks. She hits the brakes. Trying to get it out to the point. Does. It makes the connection past the Pape. Pape sends it over to Licadini as it trickles in the left wing corner. Emma to her Mad Dog tied up. Carter comes in. Pape looks to fire a shot. Blocked by the Wolves. Coming in is Carter. Swinging a miss. Chipped over their sticks and over by Fontana here on the near side. And Fontana on the left wing corner. 2:56 to go here in the period. It's Fontana left to right on the wheel. Sauce across towards Wiggy. It's Wigmore and Elena in a 2-on-2. Wiggy across the blue line, right side, fires a shot. Blocker save in the left wing corner for Elena. Elena sends one back behind the net as she goes down. And on the forecheck's going to be Mad Dog along with Wiggy. Back checking now. Here's the center ice cut off by Mad Dog. Pinched in by Wigmore. Wigmore, top of the right circle. Right dot comes down. Makes a move. Pulls. Fires a shot. In the right corner goes. That's a Chicago Mission goal. Let's check the replay, folks. Wigmore makes a move here high in the right dot. Pole drag. And then shoots it right as she skates left. And the Mission are leading 1-0. So here in the first period at 30, it's going to be Wigmore from Mad Dog Licadini, I believe, gets the assist on that. And it's 1-0, folks. Your lineup now is going to be Peach along with Wigmore, and I believe that's Jessup. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Warrington. Referee giving instruction, doesn't like where everybody's lined up. Wigmore wins the faceoff, sends it past Warrington in the left wing corner. Wolves get to it. Reese cuts him off, puts a body on it, but it's knocked loose for the centerman of the Wolves. Picked up by Wigmore and Bowman and kept in by the Wolves. Thrown out past Jessup. Knuckling over to the defenseman. Stick out in the neutral zone. It's going to be Kate on the back forecheck here. Curling back around towards the Wolves benches. It's sent off the boards by the Wolves. Past Watson. Slammed forward by Bowman off the back of the legs of Shea. And Shea going to collect the loose change in front of her own bench. Shea here on the near side. Sends it over to Peach. Off her stick towards center ice. It's going to trickle inside the zone as the puck's rolling on edge. The defenseman going to work. Top of the right circle. Carrying it behind the net. Hitting the brakes. Mission trapping with 2. Out to the far side, cut off by Sam Bernard, picked up by Bowman. Bowman from the left point fires his shot, blocked by the Wolves, and they send it right back up the ice quickly with just under 2 minutes to go here in the period. It's going to be Bernard on the forward, or back check there. Nice back check by Sam. Knocked loose by Warrington, poked forward by Bowman in the hands of Hadley Cohen. It's Cohen up the ice across center out of the blue line, makes a move to the slot, coming across to the backhand, collapsed on and sent down, and it's picked up by Bernard. Bernard coming around, left hash marks, sends it over to Wilsey. Wilsey, left point, walking in a little bit of time and space, makes a move to the outside, comes down the left dot, bottom left circle, fires a shot, pad saved by the goaltender. Rebound swatted away by the Wolves, kept in by Avery Evan. Evan fires one, blocked by the centerman, thrown out of the zone by the Wolves, collected and neutralized for Wilsey. And Mission are going to regroup because it's tag up offsides here in Canada. Coming in is going to be Cohen on the forecheck, thrown past Cohen. Cut off by Chalberg. Out of the zone, it goes past Evan, and all the way in the left wing corner for Wilsey. No icing, must have bounced over Avery's stick. Sell sends it over to Cohen. Cohen looks to move it up the ice. It doesn't hit Hare, but hits me Hadley across the blue line. Fires the clapper. No rebound given by the goaltender as Carter Hare comes in to put pressure on it with 53.22 seconds remaining here in the period. Mission completes the line change. It's Chalberg, Hare, and Martin. Blue liner is going to be Fontana and Pape, and it's going to be the Wolves winning the faceoff behind their own net. Martin in front of the slot is going to force the defenseman to make a decision. Pitching in hard is going to be Evan. Knocked in by Avery. Hare covering defense. That's not Evan, that's Fontana. I'm sorry, folks. Elise Fontana going to work in the right wing corner. Here comes the Wolves iron on the near side. Back checking is going to be Chalberg. Cut off by Fontana. Puck is loose in the middle there. Intercepted by Pape, and that's offsides as Wolf Mission was trying to recover there. Great idea by Emma Pape. 29.7 seconds to go here in the period. Face off just outside the zone, right in front of the Wolves bench. Chalberg right in front of the Wolves bench. He's there getting talking to by the linesman. Pape over to Fontana. Fontana up the ice to Hare. Touched forward, picked off by the Wolves, and went off a Carter's stick. And Wolves reversing underneath the net, left to right here on the near side. Martin coming on the forecheck, out to the blue line, past Fontana. Chalberg back checking a one-on-one in front of Pape. Pape popped it loose in front of the blue line, and Chalberg on the back check. Knocked away by the Wolves to make a move around Pape, cut off by Carter Hare into the right wing corner. Coming in is Chalberg, knocking towards the Zam doors. And we got 6 seconds to go here in the period. It's sent off here to the near side for Martin. Martin right in front of the top of the left circle along the half wall. It's kicked out of the zone. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of what? It's the Chicago Mission 1 and the Sudbury Wolves 0 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission is the ice cut intermission. So, your first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. And enjoy the first half of our player spotlight, Avery Evan. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for Coach Shannon's squad here in the second is going to be Kate Jessup, Quinn Wigmore, Lily Martin. Your blue liners are going to be Sel and Evan. I'm sorry, that's Fontana up front. I thought that was Lily Martin. And your goaltender is going to be Quinn Kelly. 12 minutes on the clock to start the second period. Here thrown in front of Evan off to the far side. You picked up by Avery. Here kind of in front of the Wolves benches. Headmans it up over to Fontana. Fontana in front of the penalty boxes. Knocked away by the Wolves. Coming in is Wigmore to pop it loose. Back in the hands of Evan. Sends it over right over here for Sel. Sel lost it over 6. Sends it over to Jessup though. Jessup in center. Sends it up the middle for Fontana. Fontana top of the seal. Fires a shot blocked by the defenseman. Picked back up in the rebound by Fontana. Right wing hash marks. Poked it away by the Wolves. Pitching in is going to be Evan. Thrown past Evan out towards Bowman. Bowman's going to pick it up, curl right back around, quick center. Throw across the center line, sends it in deep. Left to right, it rings off in front of the Zamdors. Wigmore on the forecheck now. Wigmore knocked loose right wing hash mark. Coming in is Fontana. Back in the hands of Wigmore. Chip loose for Warrington. Warrington's going to ring it, slam it right back behind the net. And then send it off here to the near side. Pitching in is going to be Bowman. Bowman on the half wall. Trying to punch it out towards Chalberg as the Wolves. Collected by Shea Watson. And pulling it back inside her own zone. Watson harassed by one in the right wing corner. Watson sent it, kicks it to herself. Top of the right circle, sends it past Martin on the far side in front of the Michigan benches. Wolves send it right back over to the far side in front of the penalty boxes. Cut off by Watson, and Martin gets the loose change, send it, but it's knocked down by the Wolves. Really tried to send it in deep. Wolves breaking it right up the ice in the 2-on-2. Back checking is Watson. The third Wolf comes in, firing a shot is going to be the Wolves. Pad saved by Quinn Kelly. Chipped away by Warrington. Picked up here on the far side by Martin. Martin going to bob one up just past the hands of Chalberg. That's going to be an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:27 to go here in the second period. Shout out to Grandpa Evan watching the game back home. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast and the player spotlight we put up with Avery. Your lineup now is going to be Benarik along with Carter Hare and Hadley Cohen. Blue liners are going to be Evan and Sel. Faceoff was in the left wing circle to the right of Kelly, fired by Sel. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing and bring that one all the way back. Faceoff back in the defensive zone. Going to go down to the right wing circle to the left of Kelly. Lineup is going to be Carter Hare taking a faceoff. Benarik on the half wall. Going to be Cohen in the slot. Blue liners are going to be Evan and Sel from right to left. Out of the zone it goes. Going to be Hadley Cohen on a foot race. Hadley coming down. Left wing hash marks. Left out comes in. Fires the shot. Saved by the goaltender. She's tripped up. Tried to go over the glove. And it was saved by the goaltender. Just over her. Just tipped by the goaltender. Back in the right wing corner. It's going to go. It's going to be Carter Hare coming in on the forecheck. Wolves go D to D. Swung it past Benarik. Kept in by Sel. Sel going to send one back in the left wing corner. Carter going to work. Down behind the net is the Wolves. Carter chips it off to the far side. It's going to be hard-working Carter Hare. Evan pinching in, looking for that slot pass. And Carter goes to work here on the far half wall. Benarik goes for the line change. Coming out there's going to be Mad Dog now. Sent off here to the near side. Pinching in is going to be Sel. And Monaco covering D. Wigmore comes out and shoves it towards the Zamdors down behind the net. Wiggy going to work. Monaco in front of the blue paint. Wiggy here on the near side. She's got Pape on the blue line. Wiggy cut off at the half wall by the Wolves. Back checking is going to be Mad Dog, who knocked it loose. Monaco comes to pop it free. Stepping in is going to be Fontana. Picked up here by Mad Dog. Mad Dog sends it right back the other way for Wiggy. Wiggy across center, sends it in deep, bringing it around from left to right. It's going to be the one-man wrecking crew on the forecheck in the right wing corner. Monaco going down. Leaned down by the Wolves. Coming in is Mad Dog up off the glass. Off the referee skates as it was headed towards Fontana. Get out of the way, stripes. Fontana pinned in right in front of the Mission benches. Sent past Wigmore. Picked off by Pape. Pape curls around to her forehand, walking her own blue line, sends it over past Liccanini as it was tipped by the Wolves. Down behind the goal line it goes for Wigmore. Peach is on the forecheck now, out towards Fontana, and Fontana kept it in. We're going to get a whistle and a face-off in the right wing circle. The lineup now is going to be Jessup along with Watson and Peach up front. It's going to be Pape and Fontana left to right on the blue line. Peach in the slot. Jessup top of the right circle along the half wall. And Watson in the face-up in the left wing, right wing corner for Peach. Peach going around in front of the Zamdors. Watson coming in trying to pin it down. She slams the girl into the wall. It's picked up by the Wolves coming out of the zone. Thrown past Jessup all the way across here to the near side. Inside the zone, top of the right circle, collected by Emma Pape. Pape with the backhand DDT pass for Fontana behind the net of Kelly. Wolves cut it off with two girls. It's Watson going to work. She gets cross-checked in the back there. Out to the left point. It goes for the Wolves. Thrown right back around behind the net for Fontana. Fontana sends one forward here to the near side. Trying to push it up ice towards Jessup. It's going to be Pape all the way into the right wing corner for Watson. Watson, right Heswick, sends one towards the net. Stick save directly here to the near side by the goaltender. Jessup on the forecheck now. Jessup pushing down on the right wing corner. Peach comes in on the defensive side of it. Knocked loose by the Wolves. Watson comes into battling it out, and the Wolves coming out in a 3-on-2 in front of Warrington and Bowman. Top left circle, last touch. Heswick hits the fire one low, wide right in front of the glove of Kelly. Here to the near side, picked up by Jessup. Jessup's got her hair breaking with Martin. It's Harry Martin in a 2-on-1. Hair spin around, pass to Martin. Just off her stick it goes. Picked up by Lily Martin. Trying to get over to Bowman. Bowman left point. Fires a shot. Shin guard blocked by the forward. Picked up by Carter Hare. Loose change. Right dot. Comes across backhand. Sends one over to Warrington. Warrington fires one right back over to... It's going to be Chalberg. Chalberg carrying across here to the near side. Gives it over to Bowman. Bowman left point. Walking it in. Goes D to D over to the far side for Warrington. Warrington fires one. And looking for the back door for Chalberg. And knocked away by the Wolves. Top of the left point. Kept in by Bowman. Intercepted by the Wolves. Shoved past Martin. Out of the zone for Grayson. Grayson knuckling one up in the air. Chopped down by Carter Hare. Loose change collected by the Wolves. Here they're coming in a 2-on-2 in front of Bowman. Bowman with the poke check. Picked off by Warrington. Fires a shot. Saved by Kelly. Rebound for Warrington. Slammed out towards Martin. And the Wolves keep it in. Back in the left wing corner for the Warrington. The 65-pound Ninja Assassin going to work. It's loose change collected by Carter Hare here on the near side. Sending it up, trying to bust it out towards Chalberg on the breakout. Chalberg fishing out. Pushing it up the ice and muscles it out of the zone towards Martin. It's Martin across the blue line. Martin and Chalberg. Martin, top left circle, fires a shot. Blocker save in the left wing corner with 6:41 to go here in the second period. It's the Wolves breaking up the ice now towards Wigmore. Wigmore with the interception, and she's shoved off the puck. Wolves collecting a loose change there at center. Thrown away by the Wolves in the hands of Sam Bernard. Bernard trying to split the D. Poke checked away by the Wolves. Coming in as Wigmore on the defensive side of it. Loose change collected by Bernard. Poke checked away by the Wolves. It's going to be Cohen on the back check. Cohen comes trucking in far side as the Wolves pulling and firing a shot in front of Sal. Pad saved by Kelly off to the far side. Left wing half marks passed out and thrown away by the Wolves right in the hands of Wilsey. Wilsey here on the near side with 6:12 to go. Up the ice for Cohen. It's Cohen and Bernard. Cohen, a little saucer pass across, just missing Sam Bernard on the connection. Sam gets the inside position on it. Tied up by the Wolves in the right wing corner. Thrown off here to the near side. Here comes Wilsey out to the left point. Wigmore looking for the option. And it goes Sell over to Wigmore. Wigmore trying to get it over to Cohen. Sends it back over to Sell. Sell, top left circle, comes out left hash, fires a shot. Rebound out front for Cohen. She doesn't see it. Swatted away by the Wolves as Hadley just couldn't quite get a stick on that one. That was juicy in the blue paint, folks. And it's sent back inside the zone for the Wolves to drop it over to their Diaz, Licadini, and Cohen on the forecheck. Kept in by Avery Eben. And it's Wigmore going in hardcore to the right wing corner towards Zamber. She hits the brakes and taken down there by a little bit of a foot. And coming in is going to be Licadini. Monaco, the one-man wrecking crew, backing off his high F3. Licadini comes in. She puts the girl on the wall and shoved off by Mad Dog. Mad Dog off the left post. Look at Monaco on the back door. And Monaco came up the left post. Fired a shot is Pape. Tipped by Elena. Back in the left wing corner for Mad Dog. It's mission controlling right now with 5:16 to go. Monaco underneath the net. She gets taken down and picked up by the Wolves on the far side. And here comes Wolves out of his own. Back checking his Mad Dog. Sauced across. Picked off by Pape. Pape just off her stick. Picked up by Elena Monaco. And the one-man wrecking crew sends it in deep. It's going to be Mad Dog Watson on the forecheck up front. 2-1-2 forecheck by the Gangrene. Fontana comes in, chipped away by Watson, picked up by Licadini. Licadini, Fontana, right point, fires a shot. Right Hesburg fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. It's one-man wrecking going to forecheck. Wolves break it out here on the near side in front of Pape. Fires one all the way towards the net of Kelly. Oh, just missing the stick of Quinn into the left wing corner for Watson. Watson trying to kick it to herself. Now she's pinned in. Here comes Fontana now trying to support in the 50-50 battle down behind the goal line. Racing off to the near side is going to be Pape. Pape trying to send it up towards Licadini and Elena Monaco. Thrown past Monaco. Watson in the forecheck as the Wolves regrouping on the far side with 4:25 to go. Sent right out by Pape. And it's going to be Watson on the forecheck with speed. Pape along with Monaco and Mad Dog going for the line change. And Fontana pinching in here at the blue line on the left side. Coming in is Jessup. Wolves trying to break it out. Thrown past Bowman and Carter Hare. It's going to be Wolves in a 2-on-1 and Fontana. Carter Hare back to offsides is going to be the call. We got to get a replay on that one, folks. Here they're coming forward. Wolves had numbers. Watch the girl on the right side of your screen. Oh, yeah, she was off by about 4 or 5 feet. I'm sure the Wolves would like to have that one back. Facing just outside the zone, right in front of the Wolves benches, it's going to be Jessup along with Wiggy and Carter Hare. Blue liners are going to be Bowman and Warrington. Bowman sends it up to Jessup, who touches one forward into the left wing corner for Hare. Hare left to right, hits down low in the right wing corner. Bouncing puck off the dam doors. Thrown right back in by Hare to Wiggy. Wiggy's got Jessup in a slot. She hits the brakes. Goes to the forehand, now backhand, and then shoves it off here to the near side. Sending out here to the point. trying to get over to Bowman. Bowman, backhand pass to Carter. Carter, high right point to Warrington. Warrington, top of the wrist, leave it off over Jessup. And another save by the goaltender of the Wolves. Right there on the Devil's door. What a save by the goaltender of Sudbury. And she's got a break on Warrington. Here comes the Wolves. Warrington swats it loose inside of the zone. It goes for Bowman. Bowman trying to send one forward towards Hare. Hare to Wigmore. Wigmore, top of the left circle. Drops it for Jessup. Jessup fires one low. Rebound save in the right wing corner for Wigmore. 3:20 to go here in the period. Wiggy slams one off the boards and then sends it off here to the near side for Lily Martin. Martin on the forecheck. Bowman backing up. Warrington playing safety as that puck was all in out. No icing. And it's going to go behind the net of Kelly. Picked up by the 65-pound Ninja Assassin with 3 minutes to go here in the period. Spin back pass by Warrington to Bowman to reverse the ice here to the near side. It's going to be Chalberg hitting Bonaric on the forecheck there, or up the ice, back in the hands of Chalberg as it was swatted away by the Wolves with 2:50 to go. Wolves off the stick of Chalberg, sent up here to the near side. Coming in is going to be Bonaric, along with Martin, here right along, all three of them along the boards. Sent off to the far side for Sudbury. Sudbury trying to break it out, past the stick of Evan. Popped loose by Sell, thrown right back the other way as Bonaric has to hit the brakes. The defenseman from Wolves trying to come in, poke check by Martin, and Chalberg trying to keep it in the neutral zone. And it goes right back the other way in the hands of the Wolves. They're going to regroup. Come right back up here to the near side. They had the winger breaking wide in front of Wilsey. Sent inside the zone, picked up by Sell. She's going to pull it back right up off the boards out here on the near side, and the Wolves are going to have to regroup. They sent it all the way back into the left wing corner, giving the Mission the puck here with a little bit of time and space for Avery. Avery shoves one out one-handed, knocked down by the Wolves right there at the in front of their own benches. Getting on the defensive side of it is going to be Chalberg. Chalberg comes rushing in to pop it loose, but it doesn't make it out of the zone as she tried to muscle it forward, and it's cut off by Bernard and picked up by Avery Evan, who's got no stick. Avery goes down to one hand, trying to kick it forward. She goes down to get her stick. It's 2-on-2 battle as Avery backs up, making it a 2-on-1. It's going to be Chalberg on the battle. Gets it over to Evan, who sends one out of the zone over the stick of the defender, and that puck's going to go all the way down. No icing with 1:48 to go here. It's Elena Monaco on the forecheck, giving harassment. Elena hits the wall hard. Gets up. She didn't hit the brakes fast enough. And it looks like the one-man wrecking crew is okay. Out towards Licadini. The puck is going to get out of the zone. Picked up by Pape. Pape over to Sell. Sell forward to Watson. It's Watson and Mad Dog headed the net. Drops for Elena. Elena fires a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Monaco. Watson came looking for the rebound. Monaco pinned in, gives it over to Watson. Watson coming in. Loose change collected by Monaco. Monaco to Watson. Watson fires a shot off the back net of the right wing corner. It's going to be Mad Dog picking up the loose change. Wolves look like they need a line change. Mad Dog over to Pape. Puck knuckles out of the zone for Fontana. Mission trying to regroup quick. It's going to be Pape. Pape sends it right back in, ringing behind the goal line with 1:09 remaining here in the period. It's Mad Dog and Watson on the forecheck, along with Elise Fontana, right point, coming in as Peach. Kicked loose by Mad Dog, collected by the Wolves, out to the right point for Fontana. Fontana keeps it in, sends one forward to Alexis. Carter Hare on the forecheck along with Peach. Pape patrolling the blue line on the left side, Fontana right. Out comes Kate Jessup. We're at 50 seconds remaining here in the period. Kept inside the zone by Gangrene. Out here to the near side, Pape sends one to Jessup. Jessup left hash goes to the backhand. Hooked up and knocked off the puck by the Wolves, but regrouping is Kate over to Fontana. Back over to Jessup, between her legs in the right wing corner to the Zandors. For the Wolves, tipped it past Jessup on the far side with 32 seconds sent on the zone by Sudbury. And it's going to be the Mission pulling it back inside their own zone to regroup. Poke checked away by a good forecheck of the Wolves. Picked up loose change by Carter Hare. Hare sends it over to Peach. Peach has got Jessup on her left, but couldn't quite control it, and it's knocked away by the Wolves. Carter Hare on the forecheck. Poke check loose by Peach. Slammed out of the zone by Sudbury. Loose change collected by Fontana, who sends one in deep. And the Mission tag up and get back on sides with 9 seconds remaining here in the period. Sudbury sends one forward. Out of the zone it goes. No icing. He's waving it off. And it's going to go all the way down behind the net of Kelly. And that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 1 and the Sudbury Wolves 0 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball. Ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway, folks. Enjoy the intermission and the second half of our player spotlight. Avery Evan. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Gateway Ice Arena in the blue rink. Your starting lineup for the third period. Hare, Wiggy, Jessup on left wing. Blue liner's going to be Warrington and Bowman. Quinn Kelly has the net, and there's 15 minutes on the clock. Hare drops it back for Warrington. Warrington right back up the ice looking to hit Carter Hare. Top of the right circle. Carter comes in, lifting a stick. Down the right wing corner, picked up by Jessup. Jessup chips it back over here to the near side, looking to hit it over to Carter. Intercepted by the Wolves. Kept in by Carter. Back in the hands of Quinn Wigmore, knocked loose by the Wolves, and they're going to try to chip it out here to the near side. Looking to get it over to Warrington. Now it's swung behind the net for Jessup in the left wing corner. 14:33 to go here in the period. And the Wolves pinning Jessup into the wall. Coming in is Wigmore. Kicked it out of his own. Nope, kept in by Bowman. Let's chip loose by the Wolves. Picked up by Carter Hare. Slams him right back towards Wiggy. Wiggy trying to knock one up, and it ends up in the benches. Almost taking out the coach from Sudbury. He almost was spitting chiclets, folks. I don't know if the Wolves have dental insurance for their coaches, but that one would have been an expensive morning here in Hamilton. Your lineup now is going to be Mad Dog along with Watson and Elena Monaco. Blue liners are going to be Sell and Evan. Off the stick of the Wolves, bouncing off the stick of Sell. Well, Watson takes the goal line. Here comes Mad Dog, knocking loose for Watson. Watson over to Sell. Sell fires one low, tip by Monaco in the right wing corner. It goes. Pinching in is going to be Evan here on the near side. Watson covering D, thrown back in the right wing corner. It's Mad Dog and the Monaco on the forecheck. Thrown past Mad Dog and Monaco. Intercepted by Watson, who was IF3. Thrown right back in the hands of Elena Monaco. Monaco, left hash marks. Curling back around, hangs onto it. Monaco underneath, trying to get over to Watson. Shoved off by one. Monaco muscles through it down behind the goal line. She's still got control of it. Monaco shoves it for Mad Dog. Mad Dog on the front door. The pad saved by the goaltender. Off to the far side for Elena. Elena on the right point. Left point for Wilsey. Wilsey fires one blocked by the winger of the Wolves. Chipping one forward, the head man. It's going to be a 3-on-2 or 2-on-2 with Monaco back checking. Makes a move. Poke check by Sell. Here to the near side. Monaco and Watson coming in. Left point. Make a move around Lickadini. Firing a shot from the point. Blocked by Sell. Out to the right side. Sent in front of his own. Wilsey took one off the leg. That looked like it hurt. She makes her way to the net. And it's going to be Fontana comes out. Watson goes cross ice for Mad Dog, but tips one up in the air in front of center ice. And it's going to be the Wolves looking to regroup. Curls around Mad Dog. Watson and Monaco go for the line change. Line change, and it's going to be Lickadini on the forecheck. Poke check by Fontana. Loose change collected by the Wolves. Slammed down by Cohen. Cohen over to Carter Hare. It's Carter across the blue line. Right side. Poke checked away by the Wolves. And right up here to the near side comes the Wolves right out of the zone in front of Cohen and Carter. Back checking is Carter Hare hard. Thrown in by the Wolves past Fontana. It's going to be picked up by Pate behind the net of Kelly left to right. Send it forward towards Bernard. Sam shoves one forward in front of the Wolves benches. Or mission benches. Picked up by the Wolves coming the other way. Poke checking and swatting away is going to be Emma Pape. Loose change collected by hard-working Carter Hare, who sends one towards the net. And the goaltender makes the stick save in the right wing corner. 12:40 to go here in the period. Hadley on the forecheck. Picks it up in the right wing. Hash marks just off her stick. It goes. Hadley almost got that shot off. And it's sent out of the zone by the Wolves. All the way down. Touched by Kelly, who stops it. Pape curling around to the near side. Cuts back underneath. And lost off her stick as she blows the tire. Here comes Fontana and Wigmore on the forecheck. Bernard popped it loose here towards the mission benches. Kept in by the Sudbury Wolves. Picked up by Fontana, who sends one all the way out. All the way off the center line boards here on the near side. And the Wolves regrouping. Going D to D on the far side. Lost off the forward defenseman stick. It's Wigmore on the forecheck with Chalberg. Here comes Lily Martin on the near side. As the Wolves trying to go cross ice off the stick of Chalberg. It bounces all the way towards the net of Kelly. Kelly's going to smother it. We're going to get a whistle. At 11:59 to go here in the third. Shout out to Gianna Monaco, who is watching at school right now. Not sure you should be doing that right now, G. But I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Your lineup now is going to be Martin, Wigmore, and Chalberg. Your blue liner is going to be Warrington and Bowman. Behind the net of Kelly, Warrington sends it over to Grayson. Grayson right up the ice for Chalberg. Out past her hands to the right point for the Wolves. Saved by Kelly as they fire the long-range shot in the right in the hands. Rebound for Warrington. Warrington puck protects near the near side. Sends it forward to Martin. Martin trying to punch it out towards Warrington or Wigmore. Kept in by the Wolves. And battling it off here to the near side is going to be Wigmore along with Warrington. Past Martin out to the left point it goes. Kept in by the Wolves. Pinching in is going to be Chalberg there. Trying to push it out is going to be Bowman. Martin and Wigmore. And it's picked up by Warrington behind the net. Backhand pass over here near side for Chalberg. Chalberg cuts over and gives it to Martin. It's Martin in a one-on-one. Martin goes wide right now. Cut to the right dot. Comes in underneath. She's got right in front of net for Chalberg as Wigmore gets taken down in front of the blue paint. Sell out at center ice here. Harassed by one. Takes the girl down and going to be Willow Sell. Looks like she's going to the box. Nope. Wait a minute. Interference is going to be the call, and the Missioner actually are headed to the one-man advantage. Sorry, folks. I thought they were going to get Wilsey for the trip there, but actually it was an interference call number 14 in the third period at 11:02. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, they're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now for Coach Shannon is going to be Watson, Hare, and Fontana up front. Blue liners are going to be Pape, Monaco, right, Hesworth, fires a shot, rebound out front for Carter Hare, and the goaltender falls on top of it. That was a sweet play off the faceoff. Let's take a look at that, folks. Here it comes. Hare wins the faceoff, and it goes right over to Monaco, right, Hasbrooks, who rips his shot, but the goaltender with the save. And a slight rebound. Look at him get Carter Hare. So it's Watson on the left, Hashmarks, Fontana in the slot. Monaco right point. Face off for Fontana, knocked away, kept in by Elena. Elena mohawking around, controls it, sends over to Pape. Pape sends it in the left wing corner. Coming in is Carter Hare. Carter gets down, get a Watson. Watson in front of Monaco, comes streaking in there trying to cover it, get the rebound. And it was smothered by the Sudbury goaltender. 10:45 to go here in the period. There's a $1:43 remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Fontana slot. Monaco makes her way back over to the high right point. Face off one to Watson. Watson tried to get over to Monaco, no go. And she hangs on to the left wing. Hashmarks tips it back in the corner for Hare. Fontana back over to D. Monaco in the slot. Picked up by Watson. Left wing half wall now. And she curls around, cycles it. Nope, hangs on to it. Comes over here right in the high slot. Comes out top right dot. Comes down right dot low. Fires one across. Looking for Carter Hare on the back door. And a good read by the forward of the Wolves, who tied up Carter. Picked up by Watson. Top left circle. Looks to cycle over Pape. It's going to be shaking. Have to come back, get it right in front of the benches. And knocked out by Sudbury. Picked up by Fontana. Fontana right inside the zone for Monaco. Just past her reaching hands. Thrown away by the Wolves. Picked up, chopped loose by Fontana. Back in the slot. Picked up by Martin. Martin making a move to the right side. Hashmarks come down to the corner. Monaco still in front of the net. Martin coming around right to left. Curling all the way in the left wing corner. Sends over to Wiggy. Off of Wiggy. Stick it goes. Coming in is Sell to pick up the loose change. Sell left wing Hashmarks now. Bottom of the fires a shot right on the goaltender's glove as she's looking to go top shelf. And the goaltender flashing the leather at 9:52 to go here in the period. 50 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. And Mission completes the line change. Face off in a left wing circle. It's going to be Martin, Wiggy, and Sell up front. It's going to be Jessup and Warrington on the blue line. All the way across here to the near side. Sell regroup and cuts down back to the blue line. Picked up by Wiggy. Wiggy a cover for Martin for the one-timer. She was tied up. Picked up by Warrington. Top left circle. Warrington pulling it back. We're going to set it up. Gives her to Martin, left wing half wall now. Jessup high F3. Wiggy in the slot. Collected by Martin. Martin still hangs on it. Walks the blue line now. Comes in. Looks to fire a shot. And that's going to be a Lily Martin. Chicago Mission power play goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. There's the replay as Martin comes all the way across and buries one right underneath the crossbar. Lily Martin on the power play here in the third period at 9:27. And that'll do it for the Big Sammy's power play, but it's 2-0, folks, with 9:27 to go here in the period. Your lineup now is going to be Cohen, Watson, and Benaric. Blue liners are going to be Fontana and Pape. And the referee giving Hadley and the girl from the Wolves some last-second instructions there. Hadley gets taken down there right at center line. Poke checked on the air by the Wolves, cut off by Benaric. Benaric in front of the penalty boxes. She gets hooked up here on the near side. Here comes the Wolves. Cut off by Watson, thrown inside the zone by the Wolves. Left to right, underneath behind the net. Kelly picked off by Pape, sends it over to Fontana. Fontana slams it off here to the near side. Coming in is going to be Cohen. Beat to it by the Wolves. Fontana comes in to knock it loose. Coming in is Watson. 2-on-1 down in the corner. Hadley comes in, left wing Hashmarks. Hanging on to his Wolves, left dot. Poke check by Watson. Bodied off the puck there. Here to the near side, it's Fontana and Watson on the boards along with Cohen. We have 3-on-3 battle along the half wall there. Punching out of the zone. Picked up by the Wolves, who sent one right back the other way into the left right wing corner. It's still off sides, and the Wolves got to regroup. It's Pape with a little bit of time and space here up the middle. Takes a move to the outside, sends it forward to Cohen. Cohen across the blue line, sends one towards the net. Stick save directed by the goaltender in the left wing corner. Pape pinching in on the rush. Popped it loose, but it's trying to send it to the corner. Cut off by the Wolves before it can get out of the zone. Knocked free by Mad Dog. In and out of the zone it goes for the Wolves. Back in front is going to be Wigmore covering D along with Warrington, making a move around. Monaco coming in on the forecheck now. And the Wolves knocked free by Wiggy. And it's Wiggy and Mad Dog in a 2-on-1 with a back checker. Monaco coming to join fray 3-on-2. And it's off the left wing hash marks for Milcadini. Milcadini trying to get one to Wigmore. Puck trickles off here to the near side. Monaco gets the inside position on the defensive side of it and shoves it right back in the right wing corner for Wigmore. And then shoved out by Wolves. Knocked loose by Wiggy. Wiggy behind the net. Centering past the block by the Wolves back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco going to work in the right wing corner. Wigmore coming to get fished it out as Monaco was pinned in. And the puck trickles on rolling edge over edge, twirling around on the left wing corner. And the Wolves trying to break it out. That walked the blue liner just across it. Bowman had to pull it out of the zone. Warrington slams one right back the other way. And we've got 7:43 to go here in the period. The goaltender is going to cover it as Monaco comes in to force the whistle. 7:39 remaining now. And an offensive zone face-off for Gang Green. Mission goes for the line change. Coach Shannon's line out there now is going to be Martin along with Hare and Chalberg. And your blue liners are going to be Bowman and Warrington. Warrington pinching in top of the right circle. Chalberg in the slot. Martin along the half wall. Carter Hare at center. Bowman were at left point. Martin coming in on the forecheck there. Face off one by the Wolves, but it's sent to left front corner, controlled by Chalberg, who's going to send one over to the point. Out of the zone, it goes off of Grayson's stick, and the Mission going to have to regroup. Grayson sends it in deep, and we tag up. Back in the right wing corner. Wolves behind the net now. Carter Hare on the forecheck. Off to the far side, they send it out towards Bowman. Bowman keeps it, sends one towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. That puck had eyes, and it was bouncing around there. Goaltender looking like a first baseman there. Chopper to Hopper and scoops it up. 7:17 to go here. Mission completes a defensive line change. Chalberg on the half wall. Martin in the slot. Face off by Harris. Sends over to Sell. Sell left point. Eben right point. Sell fires one wide left. Off the back of the glass it goes here in the right wing corner for Martin. Martin trying to get over to Eben. Cut off by the Wolves. Going to send it right back in deep there by Chalberg. Carter Hare on the forecheck as the puck trickles off left wing corner. Knocked down by Carter. Bottom left circle on the far side. Martin coming in. Sauced out to the top of the blue line. Kept in by Eben, who sends him back in the right wing corner off the stick of the defender. Carter Hare comes and goes head first in. That was a hard hit there. She went a little awkward. Looks like she's okay. And she makes her way out of the zone. Makes a move around Sell. It's a 2-on-1 in front of Eben. Make it 3-on-1. Bottom of the right circle coming across. Saved by Kelly. Kelly lost the stick. Another save by Quinn, but it goes and trickles in the zone. At 6:38 to go here in the period, so Kelly makes the first save. Left side, Kelly comes all the way down. The puck was loose behind the net. Didn't have a stick. The girl sent it right back in. It must have gone off of Quinn's skating in the net. So number 6 on the board for the Wolves at 6:38 here in the third period. And it's 2-1. Their lineup now, Jessup along with Watson and Peach. Blue liners are going to be Fontana and Pape from right to left. Watson at center. Peach creeping in on that circle along with the left winger from Sudbury. Referee talking to both girls. I'm going to just drop the puck, Stripes. Let's go. Face off won by the Wolves. Right up here to the near side. Coming in is Watson. On the forecheck, thrown in by the Wolves, picked up by Fontana. Fontana goes cross ice for Jessup. Jessup touching it forward in the foot race. Jessup hangs on to Mohawk and escapes Dennis Michalak style. Fired forward by Pape. Picked off by the Wolves. They come out of the zone. Trying to split the D. Good stick by Emma Pape. Cut off by Fontana and thrown in by the Wolves. Down in the left wing corner it goes for Pape. Left to right. She chips one off the board towards his Asher boards. Zam doors, I should say. And Jessup had to send it back behind the net. Down in the left wing corner. Wolves going to work. Peach coming in. Puck is sent out to the left point. Coming over is going to be Watson. Walking the blue line off the grill of Peach. Picked up by Watson. Watson sends one forward to Jessup. Jessup pulling it out of the zone across the center line. Chips one knuckling end over end all the way in the left wing corner. And Mission go for the line change. It's going to be Fontana on the forecheck. Send it off to the left wing corner. It's going to be Fontana. Gets to it first. Fontana pinned in. Here comes Wiggy trying to fish it out. She does. She's got Cohen in the slot. Couldn't get it to her. Intercepted by the Wolves. Sent off here to the near side. Backing up is Warrington. Right in the neutral zone, cut off by the 65-pound Ninja Assassin, sent one right back the other way. Wolves pick it off the neutral zone. Cohen on the forecheck, knocked away by Benarek. Wigmore coming in, knocked loose by Wiggy. Going to the net is Cohen and Benarek. Left dot, Wiggy hits the brakes. Top left circle, sends it over right point for Warrington. Warrington walks it in, fires one shin guard, brought block into the right wing corner for Cohen. Cohen sends it off to the left wing corner for Wigmore. Wigmore, left wing hash marks, got Bowman left point. Wiggy's going to send it back behind the net. Benarek and Cohen coming in with speed. Knocked loose by Benarek, chipped back the other way, knocked down by Cohen off for Shingars, but nobody sees it behind the net. And it's the Wolves picking up, breaking out here on the near side. Pinching in was going to be Warrington. Sudbury couldn't get it out of his own, kept in by Reese, and thrown right back the other way. Coming in is Cohen on the forecheck, trying to throw it out of the zone for an icing. No icing as it went off the jersey of Cohen. All end over end, the puck ringing around behind the net of Kelly, picked up by Carter Harris. Sudbury goes for the line change, and the Carter Hare regrouping, pulls it back to Warrington. Warrington up towards Bernard. Sam at the blue line. She's got Monaco breaking, and it's up in front of the penalty boxes, hanging on to his Bernard. She sends one in Jalmerson style, and it's going to be Elena Monaco behind the net. Left to right, here comes Elena. Elena's got Avery Evan breaking towards the net. Popped out of the zone by the Wolves. Monaco on the back check, cross-ice pass thrown away by the Wolves in the hands of Wilsey. Wilsey pulls it back, sends it right back past Ligadini, picked up by Carter Hare. Carter makes a move around the defender. Carter kicks it to herself. It's Carter and Monaco. Carter top left circle, makes the move top. Poke checked away by the Wolves. Mad Dog comes in and pop it loose. Picked up by the Wolves, knocked away by Mad Dog. Mad Dog in front of the blue paint. Almost sent into the net by their own defender. Thrown out of the zone into the hands of Carter Hare by Sudbury. And Carter's going to regroup. Sent right back the other way, intercepted by the Wolves. And here they're coming across. Monaco popped it free at center ice. And it's picked up by the Wolves on defense check. Monaco knocked it loose and blows her up. Loose change collected by Mad Dog, who bodies off the puck. It's picked up by the Wolves. The one-man wrecking crew does it again, folks. She loves to throw that body around. She might be 5'3", but she plays like she's 6'1". It's Watson behind the goal line. Sends a shot right in there and then saved by the goaltender. And we're going to get a whistle there as looks like that. And they're going to throw. Michigan's going to be shorthanded. Who's going to the box there? It's going to be Lily Martin. Got hung up there right in front of the net on the goaltender. I think she's going to the box for goaltender interference. No? See if he calls. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It's going to be a Mission power play. Number 10 went to the box. We'll take it. Roughing is going to be the call. And the Mission are on the one-man advantage. 3:50 to go here in the contest. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Martin, Wiggy, and Sell up front. Jessup and Warrington on the blue line. Face off one for Martin. Martin left dot, pulls it over to Sell. Woolsey, high right side. Send one in the corner for Jessup, intercepted by the Wolves, and they're going to come out of zone and send it all the way down. And it's going to ring around left to right, picked up by Warrington. 3:35 to go here in the third. And over here to the near side for Sell. Sell sends it up towards Jessup, off her stick. Right there in center ice, picked off by the Wolves, but it's chipped in by Jessup. Jessup gets shoved off the puck there. Down on the left wing corner for Martin and Jessup. Reversing is going to be the Wolves. Looking to send it down, up off the glass. Into the netting it goes. I didn't quite make the glass a little high, and that's going to get a whistle. That's going to be a Mission offensive zone face-off. With 3:16 to go here in the period and a $1.26 remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco and Fontana, along with Emma Pape and Shea Watson. In the right wing corner for Fontana here to the right point. That looks like that puck went out of play. Wasn't sure, couldn't see it. So let's try that again. It's Monaco here and Pape up front. It's going to be Fontana and Watson on a blue line from right to left. Carter face-off won by the Wolves. Sent past Monaco, kept in by Fontana. Fontana pushed it back over towards Monaco. Monaco trying to get it down low to Carter. She does. Carter going to work underneath the net. Send it off to the far side for Watson. Watson bottom left circle. Monaco goes in front of the net. Watson here sending it around the near side, right post. Comes off right dot. Looking to cycle for Fontana. Hangs on to it. Watson coming across the slot. Sends it over to Pape. Fires one low. Trying to get it to Monaco on a tip. Knocked down by the Wolves. Hop. Knocked down at the blue line there for Watson. Kelly going to come out and play it and gives it over to Shea. Shea here on the near side. 48 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Trying to headman pass towards Monaco. Didn't quite collect that pass. And it's into the hands of Fontana. Thrown past Carter here towards the Wolves benches. Carter comes in streaking it hard. Shoves it inside the zone. Wolves looking to break it out. Thrown all the way down here to the near side. Into the left wing corner. No icing because they don't have icing on penalties up here in this tournament for Canada. So it's a traditional icing, except you can make a line change. Not like the NHL. Makes the move around Pape. Poke check by Fontana. Knocked up in the air by Justin. Just doesn't see the slot. Bouncing puck loose. Kicked away by Kelly. Loose change collected by Carter Hare. 14 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Carter with a lot of time and space. They're backing up, giving her room. She's got Benarek on her right. And she's got Jessup on her left. Carter carries it in. Left dot. Comes across left hand. Fires a shot. Blocker save in the left wing corner. And that's going to do it for the Big Sammy's power play. Down behind the goal line. Sent past Jessup. Here to the near side. Pinching in is going to be Warrington. Bowman out there. High right side. Firing a shot is going to be Jessup. Scooped up by the goaltender. And Sam Bernard comes in for the pressure, along with Quinn Wigmore. And we'll get a whistle with 1:41 to go here in the period. And a face-off in the offensive zone for the Green Machine. Your lineup now is going to be Mad Dog along with Wiggy and Jessup up front. And it's going to be Warrington and Bowman from right to left. In the right wing corner, here comes Mad Dog. Chipped up by Mad Dog all the way across the far side. Pitching in is going to be Jessup. Jessup slams it back across left to right here on the near side. It's going to be Wigmore on the forecheck along with Licadini on the defensive side of it. Warrington pinching in at the blue line as well. Bowman high right side, or left side, left point. And Jessup at F3, top of the right circle. They kind of just battling out along the half wall there, looking to see who they can kick it forward to. Behind the net, it's the Wolves coming in. It's going to be Jessup on the forecheck. Mad Dog backing off. Wolves looking to come underneath the net. They send off here to the near side. Wigmore coming all the way across to the right wing hash marks now. Pinching in is going to be Warrington. Chip past Reese. Coming in is going to be the Wolves. Licadini gets across it. Wolves throw it away right into the hands of Jessup. And we've got 1 minute remaining in the period. Jessup sends it in deep as they pull the goaltender. Off in the right wing corner is going to be Wigmore coming to work along with Licadini. Licadini batting out, sends it right back behind the net. Wolves pick up the loose change. 50 seconds to go. Here comes the Wolves with Mad Dog back checking. Sent forward the headman pass. Offer stick. No icing as they waved it off. Into the right wing corner for Bowman. Bowman trying to, she's shoved up by one. Here comes Warrington. Pinned into the Wolves looking to get it out here to the left point. Hanging on to left wing hash marks. 37 seconds to go. Mad Dog comes out. Block shot by Mad Dog. Chip loose by Wigmore. Trying to shove it out of the zone, but it's kept in by the Wolves. No, it not. Trickles out at center ice. It's going to be picked up by Wigmore. Wigmore fires a shot just wide left. All the way in the left wing corner for Elena Monaco. Monaco left circle sends it back behind the net, trying to get it over to Watson. Met by the Wolves. Sent out here to the right side. Past Warrington. That puck is going to go out of the zone. 17 seconds. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 15.62 seconds to go here in the third. Mission completes the line change. Your lineup now is going to be Monaco along with Watson and Carter Hare. Your blue liners are going to be Sell and Eben from left to right. Monaco makes her way over to the half wall. Watson in the slot. Carter Hare on the faceoff. Sell and Eben left to right. Carter trying to ship when she does. Back down behind the goal line. Carter going into work. Down the left wing corner, shoved off by the Wolves. Coming in is going to be Watson. Watson bodies her off at left wing half wall. Not off Monaco's stick. Picked up by Sell. Sell backhands one right into the hands of Watson and Monaco. Watson shoves it back over to Sell. Sell sends it back behind the net. And that's going to do it, folks. That sound is the end of the ballgame. Your final score here at Gateway Ice Arena is the Chicago Mission 2 and the Sudbury Wolves 1 as we head to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. Miss you, Rock. Wish you were here. For the visiting Sudbury Wolves, penalties on number 14, interference at 11:02 in the third period, roughing on number 10 in the third period at 3:50. The lone goal for Sudbury, scored by number 6 at 6:38 in the third period. For the home team Chicago Mission, goals scored by Quinn Wigmore, assisted by Mad Dog Licadini at 2:30 in the first period, and your game winner on the Big Sammy's power play, Lily Martin, at 9:27 in the third. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. We will see you right back here at Gateway Ice Arena, but not the Blue Rink, at 3:50 Eastern Standard Time, I believe is the time, as the Chicago Mission take on the Windsor Wildcats. Once again, your final score here at Gateway, the Chicago Mission 2, Sudbury Wolves 1. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon, folks. Go get yourself a cup of coffee and a sandwich.